My name's Aria. I am the baby in the camera. I was born into a loving family.
Doesn't she look precious?
And the beginning years of my life was perfect. I had two best friends growing up. We would always play together. This is Claire and Hannah. We all went to the same school together.
On average, smokers die 10 years earlier than non-smokers.
This is my family. My dad was a children's book illustrator. My mom is a medical assistant, but she wants to be a nurse.
Most states collect $27.2 billion to fund tobacco cessation programs, but will spend less than 3 cents on the dollar to actually prevent tobacco use.
For my 8th birthday, I got a dog. Oh my gosh, a dog. I'm gonna name him Max. As I grew older, Max was with me. Everything was going great until my dad told my mom that he was laid off and they got into an argument.
What do you mean you got laid off?
My dad told my mom not to worry.
I promise to look for a new job. Don't worry about night school or Aria college fund, okay? We'll be okay, I promise.
My mom went to night school because she wanted to become a nurse. It was expensive, but we managed. However, my dad was soon struggling with finding a new job as an illustrator. So he started smoking a lot. An addiction he picked up as a kid resurfaced as a way for him to cope with reality.
Smoking is the leading cause of preventable deaths in the US.
Then I began to struggle in school.
What's with this grade? Why have you been failing your classes?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it. You know the school offers free tutoring after school. If you keep this up, you will end up jobless like your father. You need to pass middle school and high school in order to get a good job.
Hey, that's not fair.
Smoking affects work productivity, and smokers are 24% less likely to be hired for jobs.
As my parents started to fight, I took Max to my room to escape. Max, let's go to my room. Max and I's favorite spot was the tent in my room. This was our sanctuary. It's okay, Max. Don't worry. The next morning.
What about next month? We can't pay for the mortgage.
Secondhand smoke is a smoke exhaled by smokers and contains more than 7,000 chemicals, 70 of which can cause cancer.
Don't smoke in here.
Oh, just leave me alone. It's fine.
Every day for the rest of 8th grade year, my parents would fight whenever they saw each other.
Due to nicotine withdrawal, smokers can become irritable and anxious.
We are getting a divorce, Aria.
So, during the summer of 9th grade, my parents got divorced. They sold our house. If I was better, would my parents still be together? Yes, I'm the reason why they started fighting, and now they're divorced. And then I moved into an apartment with my mom.
Nicotine is a highly dangerous and addictive chemical which is in tobacco products.
Everything went back to normal, sort of. But during my new classes, I began to sleep in class. My friends started to get worried.
Hey, is something wrong? You've been distracted recently.
You can tell us anything. We're your best friends, and we're worried about you.
How could I tell them the real reason I was distracted? How could I tell them if I was better, my parents would still be together? No, they wouldn't understand. After all, they have perfect families. Oh, I just been really tired because of all the excessive amounts of homework assigned. That's all. Oh, guys, I need to see Miss Kim about something. So, I made an excuse about needing to see a teacher and left my friends. My mom only really talked to me through notes on the fridge, so I felt pretty lonely at times. But one day, when I was ordering dinner, a surprise arrived at the door for me. Dad?
Aria?
If states spent the recommended level, 15%, for tobacco cessation programs, youth smoking rates would be 3 to 14% lower nationwide.
Dad, it's you! Come in and eat with me! Mom's not here. Up until this point, I have not seen my dad since the divorce. It was like he disappeared from my life completely. After eating, my dad made an announcement.
I'm going outside to smoke, okay?
Teens are more convinced to smoke if their parents are current smokers.
Fine, I'm coming. Yes, I delivered the rest of the pizzas. I need to go now, Aria. I see you another time.
Dad?
Nicotine releases dopamine, which makes us feel good, giving us temporary relaxation.
Should I try it?
Don't you dare. Smoking will hurt you.
Oh, one time won't hurt.
My curiosity overpowered all my thoughts. I found that smoking was addictive. It made me forget my worries. I need to hide the cigarettes before my mom gets back.
Dogs have more eye infections, allergies, and higher chances of getting lung cancer if you smoke around them.
And so, I hid the cigarette box my dad left behind. As time wore on, Max became my only friend. My friends were talking about things I couldn't relate to. So I left. It's not like they would miss me, right? One day I asked my mom if I could see my dad. Hey Mom, can I visit Dad on the weekends?
We'll see. If your father's okay with it, then maybe.
I didn't just visit my dad because I loved him, but because I needed to steal cigarettes from my dad. Cigarettes were the only thing that would relax me temporarily. But one day, I was caught sleeping in class.
Aria!
Smoking can cause problems like insomnia, snoring, and sleep apnea.
Why am I so tired? I already smoked today, so I shouldn't be tired. Sorry, Mr. Q, it won't happen again. Can I use the restroom?
Smoking interferes with teens' attention span and learning.
All right, but please be quick.
As I smoked, my mind relaxed. When I finished, I saw two girls filling it with a modern-like cigarette. So, I was curious. Hey, what's that?
Native Americans and Pacific Islanders make up almost a quarter of teens who use tobacco.
But as soon as I asked, they silently tried to make their way to exit. I needed to know what they were. Hey, don't leave! They look so similar to cigarettes.
This is a vape pen. They are like cigarettes, but so much more easily accessible.
Yeah, my favorite ones are disguised as school supplies.
Her brother in college buys them for us online.
Yep, and we sell them to first-timers for $15.
The number one reason teens vape is because they know someone who also vapes.
I don't know.
Well, did you know there's so many flavors?
Yeah, my favorite's strawberry.
Oh? That seems interesting. Me, being naive, wanted to try new flavors. My curiosity once again overpowered me.
The vaping industry uses over 15,000 flavors to convince teens to vape.
Here's my number, and contact me when you want to buy some vapes.
My first vape pen got me hooked. The different flavors were really addicting. Eventually, I began to steal money from my mom to feed my cravings.
The number 2 reason teens vape are because of the wide range of flavors to choose from.
Until one day, where's Max? He always waited at the door for me. Max wasn't in the kitchen sleeping. I eventually found him in our tent. The coughing and loss of appetite continued for weeks. Weeks soon turned what seemed like eternity. Mom, please. Max has been suffering for a while.
Fine. We can see the vet next week.
So we went to the vet the next week after my mom moved our savings around.
Max Young, the doctor is ready for you. Here, wait in this room. The doctor will be with you shortly.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark. It's nice to meet you all. Is this Max? How strange, a cough. Does anyone in your family smoke?
Smoke? Of course not. It's so harmful to smoke.
Should I say something? No.
We need to run tests. I recommend a chest x-ray.
More than 16 million Americans have a disease caused by smoking.
How much does an x-ray cost? And when will I know the results?
It will cost $300, and I believe we have an opening today. The results will come back in a couple days.
Okay. I need to talk to my daughter for a moment. But we will have the x-ray today.
Alright, I'll go set it up.
We can only afford the x-ray, nothing more.
But Mom, what if they find something?
Deciding not to smoke around your pet does not save them. Third-hand smoke, where tobacco smoke toxins stick to your clothing, can still come into contact with your pet.
Alright, come with me to the next room for the x-ray.
After the x-ray.
Come back at least 1 to 2 days for the results.
Okay, let's go, Aria. We'll go pay for the x-ray out front.
The next week.
Your dog has lung cancer, as shown in the x-ray.
Lung cancer? How much would surgery cost?
Short to medium-nosed dogs are more likely to develop lung cancer when exposed to secondhand smoke.
Surgery would cost $10,000, and, of course, there's no guarantee.
$10,000? Are you sure? I need a moment to talk to my daughter.
Mom, you need to save him.
I'm sorry, Aria. You might need to be ready to say goodbye.
At home. Max, please get better, okay? Every night, I would dream about Max getting miraculously better. Everything would be alright. However, when I woke up, Max was still the same as before. 2 months later, when I came home from school,
according to a study from Colorado State University, dogs living with smokers had a 60% higher risk of developing lung cancer.
Max? Oh, Max, wake up. Please don't leave me. I need you.
Yes, Aria?
Mom? Mom, you need to come home right now. Max just died and he's all cold. Mom, please. I don't know what to do. He's all cold.
Max just died? You need to wait. I'm stuck at work right now. I'm sorry, honey. I will come home as soon as possible. Oh my God. I need to go, Aria. Bye.
I grabbed my vape pen ready to use it, however. I couldn't stop shaking.
1 Juul pod has the amount of nicotine equal to a single pack of cigarettes or 200 puffs.
I then grabbed my phone and found out something terrible. OMG, did Max die because of secondhand smoke? Please let this be a bad dream. I need to go to my happy place. I hope this was a bad dream that I would eventually wake up from. Max didn't die because of me. I didn't kill him, right? No, I did.
Can I come in, Aria?
My mom didn't know I smoked and vape, so I hid those under the covers in the tent.
Hey honey, I'm sorry. I know how much Max meant to you.
Globally, 7 million deaths are caused by tobacco use annually, and by 2030, more than 8 million people will die yearly from tobacco use at the current rate.
But we can't afford to bury or cremate Max. We simply don't have the savings.
What do you mean? How else will I say goodbye?
He will have to be thrown away in the garden waste. I'm sorry.
You don't understand. You never have.
I'm sorry, Aria.
How could you do this? It's all my fault, Max died. Later in the night,
Look, Aria, I'm sorry, but Max will forever be in our hearts.
it's not like I didn't try to get my mom to bury Max. Why can't you just not give me lunch money for a while?
You are the most important thing to me. I know Max is important to you, but I cannot let you skip lunch and dinner. We are barely making it each week.
It was in these moments of utter despair that I wish I could go back to when things were perfect. Hey, Mom?
Tobacco kills up to half of its users.
Aria, your dad has lung cancer. And it's all my fault. If I stopped him from smoking earlier, saved off marriage, then this would have never happened. Honey, stop. Smoking isn't good for you.
Okay, I will.
I told my mom that it wasn't her fault and hugged her. As I hugged her, I couldn't help but wonder, why does life suck? Like, sure, you can't control certain things, but after a while you think life would give you a break. Like, little did I know my parents would divorce this summer before I started high school.
Each day, about 2,000 teens smoke their first cigarette. 300 teens each day will become daily smokers.
Or that I would smoke and vape, and that I would kill Max because I smoked and vaped. Why am I so alone? How did my life end up so badly? It certainly did not help that my grades took a turn for the worse, but there was a note attached to my report card. I decided to see Mr. Clark. But how could a person I never met help me?
There is no safe level of exposure to secondhand smoke, which will cause 1.2 million premature deaths a year.
Hello, Aria, right? I just wanted to ask you if you're struggling with anything at home.
Oh, not really. What should I have said instead? That my dad has lung cancer, I killed my dog, and my mom cries at night.
I just wanted to let you know that we're all here for you. We know that starting high school is tough. You see, in high school, I didn't really have friends. But then there was this party where I was offered a beer. I wanted to say no, but didn't because I wanted to seem cool.
Many teens don't realize that there's nicotine in vape pens because it's advertised as vape juice.
My first taste got me hooked. After that party, I began to start drinking heavily. Until I was caught by a teacher.
Now, why, mister, do you smell like alcohol?
This teacher and another counselor helped me fight my addiction to alcohol. What I'm saying is that we want to help you. So is there anything that you're struggling with?
Oh, no problem at all, Mr. Clark. I've just been watching too many TV shows at night. My life is too embarrassing for anyone to know.
Alright.
Oh, okay, thanks. Bye, Mr. Clark.
Wait, I wasn't done. You need to find a tutor, and we need to have a meeting face-to-face with one of your parents. How does next Tuesday sound?
That's really not necessary, but alright.
About 1.69 billion pounds of cigarette butts are littered yearly, making it the most littered item on Earth.
Well, bye, Mr. Clark.
Bye, Aria. See you next week.
Later at home. Mom? What are you doing home so early?
Oh, they let me come home early. Aria, we need to talk. Why did I find this in your room?
I couldn't think of anything truthful, so I just lied. Those aren't mine.
Aria, just tell me why and how.
So I told her the curiosity, the guilt, and the loneliness. She wasn't happy that I smoked and vaped, but she hugged me afterwards.
You know your counselor can help you get through this, along with me.
Smoking is responsible for more than 480,000 deaths a year in the US.
At the counselor's office.
Hello, I'm Aria's mom, Miss Lee.
Welcome, Miss Lee. I'm Mr. Clark, Aria's counselor. So we need to talk about the reason behind Aria's grades. Is there anything going on at home?
Well, I just found out she's been smoking and vaping. Tobacco leads to bad concentration, which would probably be one reason for her bad grades. Her father and I also recently separated.
I see. Well, Aria, do you want to quit smoking and vaping?
Yes, I want to quit.
Well, there are lots of tips and tricks to help you quit. I do think the most successful way would be to join a support group.
I agree. Joining a group would help you the best.
But Mom, I don't know if I'm comfortable in front of a lot of people.
Well, Aria, I've noticed that you don't really talk to others. This would be a good way for you to make more friends.
I finally relented to joining a support group. Years later, I talked to other kids about smoking and vaping. You see, joining a support group helped me boost my confidence initially.
Without cessation support, only 4% of quitting attempts would work.
With my new confidence, I talked to my old friends. I told them everything that had happened the past months. I found that I was not the only one going through things.
I got peer pressured into trying a vape pen. I didn't want to be alone.
You should try a vape pen. You aren't scared, are you?
No. I'm not scared. I'll try it.
Hey, don't feel bad and that you're alone. No one is perfect. We will all get through this together. And Hannah, you should consider joining Aria's support group.
Yeah, I'll join your support group, Aria.
We hugged after that, which helped me feel a lot less lonely.
Hey guys, we should do something about smoking and vaping. There must be others who are also going through this.
By 2025, there will be 1.6 billion smokers globally if the current trend continues.
I don't know. I don't think I had the courage to speak in front of people.
No, Claire's right. We can't let this keep happening.
80% of smokers are from lower income communities due to tobacco companies targeting low-income populations.
Yeah, you're right. Should we make informational pamphlets or posters or maybe a video?
We should make pamphlets. A video would be a lot of work.
So we made pamphlets to hand out to others at school. Hannah soon joined my support group and we helped each other. As I handed out the pamphlets with my friends, I became even more confident. Being an advocate against smoking and vaping, I found was very important to me. But it's not enough to quit or resist. We need to fight against the tobacco industry. By getting involved, we all need to save Max, because if we don't, then who will?
Here are some tips and tricks to help you quit tobacco. Always work to seek help, but some things you can do personally on the road to recovery are to make a plan, choose a date to quit, and avoid triggers. Chewing on gum or candy and picking up new hobbies can also keep you distracted from the urge for just one puff. These are phone numbers that you can text or call to receive additional support. Visit lifeandsmoke.com to find additional resources like the pamphlet that has all your tobacco cessation support on one page.